Hello and welcome to the video where today we will be looking at the 8836 Lego Technic Sky Ranger that was first released in 1992. This set originally sold for about £14 in the UK, which is about £28 in today's money, and came with 271 pieces. Now, anybody who's ever owned a predominantly black Lego set will know that these things are an absolute dust magnet. I do try to keep the dust off them, but this model has been built for many months, so please bear with me. Started at the front then, we have a nice twin blade propeller, which was a new piece released for this set, and it's quite a nice propeller because we actually have a angle of attack, which means that this will work as a real propeller, which is pretty cool because many parts that are released as propellers today just don't work as propellers because they don't have any angle of attack, they don't have any aerodynamic shape. So it's nice to see here that we have a actual working propeller. This propeller is directly attached to a flat twin engine with a working crankshaft and working pistons that you can see going in and out. And just behind that engine we have a working control stick, which in turn controls the control surfaces on the wings of the plane. And here I've removed the pilot seat so you can get a better look of how that mechanism works. And finally we get a full set of landing gear. The rear wheels are suspended for nice soft landings. And for those of you who were wondering, yes, you can fit one of the old school Technic figures in there. He fits absolutely fine. So, that was my overview of the Lego Technic Sky Ranger set number 8836. What do I think? I think this looks really good. I think it looks really good from all angles, really. The way they've got these sweepy lines coming down here, the overall colour scheme, the red stripe, the way the yellow seat stands out there, the way they've built up this cockpit, this exposed engine at the front. Yeah, I think it all looks pretty good. I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10. Considering the small size and price of this set, I think the functions are also pretty good. We have a propeller that works as a real propeller when you spin it fast enough. We have the flat twin engine, the working ailerons there to control the roll of the aircraft. That does work the correct way. So if you turn it that way, the airflow is going to go that way. Push this side down, and it's going to roll in that direction. So, and you know, you have the working suspension on the back. Yeah. The functions are what you would expect, and they all work very well. I'm going to give that a 8 out of 10. There's not really a whole lot. I mean, there is these cool flex pieces. I kind of miss those pieces. Those were really good back in the day. But yeah. There's not a whole lot to see, but again, it is only a small set. So again, relative to the size and price of the set, I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. So next up we've got mechanical realism, mechanical authenticity. Now, this set scores very highly in that respect. You know, because of the shape of the propeller, because you have the actual control stick right there where you want it to be, in the right place in front of the pilot seat. Many modern Lego aircraft will have the control stick here or something like that, and yeah, the function's there, but having it here and a linkage that goes up to the wings like you would have in a real aircraft, that's good. I really appreciate that. So for mechanical realism, I'm going to go 9 out of 10 for that. You get a pretty good selection of parts. You get these big black pieces here. You get the engine pieces. You get these flex system pieces. You get this yellow seat that fits the old school Technic minifigure. And you get this propeller. This propeller was a new part released for this set, and it is a mechanically accurate part as well. And whenever a set gets a new part to make it more realistic in any way, I've got to give it high marks for that. So this is going to get 10 out of 10 for parts. It's kind of flimsy, but you know, there's quite a lot of twist in these wings, but that's kind of how a real aeroplane is. The wings are strong enough to lift the plane, no problem, you know, through all kinds of turbulence and stuff. So in terms of being realistic, it is realistic, but it is kind of flimsy for play. I mean, that's just come apart right there. But you know, there's not a lot of, I can't really feel any sloppiness in this mechanism at all. There really isn't a whole lot of play. It just feels nice, you know. It feels like quality. So overall, I'm going to give engineering quality of this set, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. The overall quality of the set, well, this is old school Lego. Very, very high quality. All of the red pieces are the same shade of red. All of the greys are the same shade of grey. Those were the days, wasn't they? The instructions, yeah, you know, these old school sets, the instructions were much more condensed. You had many more parts to put together per step, but they were still very, very understandable. So yeah, I think quality, I'm going to give that 10 out of 10. Overall quality, yeah, 10 out of 10 for that. This set was originally released in the UK for about £14, which would be about £28 in today's money. And, you know, I can see £28 worth of value here. I could totally buy that. That would be a very quick decision for me. I would totally buy that today for £28, no problem. So, yeah, I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10 for value. So, that was my review of the 8836 Lego Technic Sky Ranger, released way back in 1992. A great little set and a pretty cool blast from the past. Hopefully I will see you again very soon, and thanks very much for watching.